Hello, everybody. Um, that's a video of I am a twin flame now. What? But advice to the feminine to the female part of the twin flame, and to the female in general, and the soul connections of what happens into it. And some little bit of more guidance part because of what's going on out there right now. What works, what's not working, what helps, what's not helping. And we'll try to give you a little bit of nuggets as far as a experience from personal experience, but also experience from a lot of females, because 85% of my YouTube subscribers, those are females, and almost the same ratio it's in the Facebook, and I talk to a lot of females and get some lot of feedbacks. So I will try to put this video as advice, but you still have to make up decisions on your own. As I quoted long time ago on Facebook, the best part for you is to follow your soul. Your soul knows the lead, how to do it. So to begin, what happens is that when the two souls meet together, if that is a divine partnership, if that is a soulmate relationship, or ultimately if that is a twin flame relationship, for the first time the souls, they feel this crazy vibrations that empowers the body, and could be possibly have the hot waves, could have those crazy vibrations inside of the heart chest area. It could be involved with a lot of sweating, a lot of intense when you are around a person, and specifically the male. If you right next to him, you will feel uncomfortable as a female. And if you are, let's say, for example, I will start in the beginning. If you are single and you're not in a relationship, that it's more easier because you are more open. You have not tied to anything. You feel more free to go ahead and explore more, to open up more. But at the same time, it's very important to understand those vibrations. They're something new to you. And sometimes the females are very, very, very in fear to approach. They feel they need to be approached by the male. And that part right there with those vibrations is that when this kind of type of connection, if the one feel insecure, so is the other. And if the female feels no security on this connection, creates the insecurity on the male, and you have this doubts of what's going on. And that's why it's very important, one or the other, to come up and commit to the love and say, I love you. Some of the soul relationships, they never begin with it because from that misunderstanding and that confusion, and with the part that they never say I love you, they don't begin. They just kind of like let this kind of connection to almost dissolve. Even if they have some kind of contact, they don't say the part I love you. They feel like it's deep inside of them, but they never said it. And the level of love is not that high to overcome what it needs to be overcome into it. But the part that I wanted to try to say as advice is look at your situations of the way you are. as a female, and give it a chance to express your own feelings the way you are. The female usually don't have the guts to express first its feelings, and that is a part that a lot of the females are suffering down the road. And I should have told him this, I should have said this, I should have explained this. And if you're single, it's much more easier to do that because there is no much restrictions from other things. But that it again depends of moral values of the ethnic group that you grow up. It is about the values of the society put. It's also very important relatives and parents and religion. What it's the environment that this is happening into it. Because some of the twin flames, it's because of the religion is like you can't do this, he's married, or you can't do, he has kids, you can't do it, he's different religion, and so on and so on it. And when you feel those vibrations, when you're around the twin flame, your counterpart, you feel like they're part of you and you're part of them, and that part will scare you, and it will scare you to the point until you either gonna increase your love or you're gonna falling down into the shadow of the fears, and you're gonna become silent, ignorant, and you're gonna be this person that tries to dissolve this, but it won't happen. It will still exist because the connection, it's connection, it is what it is. Now if you go up to the love, you will probably will go out and increase your love on a very high level. You will probably end up chasing that guy all the time and push him and rush him to commit to love. And when you push him and rush him to commit to the love, the male actually feels this pressure, and when the male feels this pressure, you create this runner chaser part. And in order you to not do this, you have to create the balance and the peace and love inside of you, so he can feel comfortable around you, he can feel the peace, because ultimately you need the peace with him and he needs the peace with you. And that is the part of the twin flame that's what they're seeking about. The souls, they want to find its peace and its home, the place where it belongs to. The part of you as a female is that you need to understand that not every man looks the part about sex, and that part sometimes can create a confusion inside of you, thinking that he's all about sex, and when you figure out that it's not about sex, then the things are changed inside of you on it. Another part as a piece of advice is be honest. Be honest, first of all, to yourself as a female, and the second part, be honest to yourself as a soul, because you have basically two things inside of you. The one is ego, the other is the soul. And you might save yourself as the ego, but hurt yourself as a soul. And I will describe later on specifically about females who are married on it. What I want to say right now, it's about the female that it's in a relationship, and you're already in a relationship. You have a boyfriend or you have some kind of relationship going on. You're not married. You have no kids. You all of a sudden end up in this twin flame thing, and it's like oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I mean, I have a serious relationship, I have these serious things. Now, what does that have to be coming up just right now? And some of the cases that happening is because the twin flame comes in to prevent you of getting to the wrong relationship, of getting into the relationship that you will not really need the experience. You need to experience the twin flame, not something else. And when the twin flame comes in, you go in with all the craziness about, of course, you have this mental picture between you and the twin. You have all these hot waves, and you have all these parts of not sleeping, dreaming about this person at all the time. And it comes to the part that all of a sudden, when you are with your current partner that you are, you feel this other partner, your twin, and sometimes that creates this confusion and aggravations inside of you. And you have to also understand that leads you to learn again to the balance and the part again to be honest to yourself and to get touch and base with this person and fix the situation. Establish that part, because that part will exist for a very long time. This is not a connection you can just go and unplug from the wall. A lot of people try to unplug from the wall, including me. Yeah, you can unplug for a little bit. You can unplug for a little while just so you can learn from others or with others for benefits, but that connection cannot be really disconnect. Specifically, I'm talking about the twin flames. If you are a soulmate or you're a divine partnership part, that part is completely different story, because the divine powers will take over and they will fix the situations. But between the twin flames, once the connection is established, it's ignited, you basically can't. And the more stuff you go on to it, it is about you to find your true self. And a lot of the females at the beginning that I find out is that they hide their feelings. They deny their feelings. And also the female has this position of not like the male. The male wants to dominate with the physical, with the power, with the force, with the aggravations, with the anger. Here what I find out that the female tries to go underneath the surface, tries to rule with the intuition, and tries to rule this connection with the height, with the secret, with closeness, with like this part not to be exposed, this connection not to be exposed. And a lot of the females, they suffer later on of this because they are not being their true self. And later on they figured out everything because the intuition is talking to them. But sometimes this part creates a lot of problem already within their life and their relationship, and creates this duality. What I'm talking about, this duality, is have this dual relationship with someone the physical and someone on a spiritual, which is two different people. And when that exists, it creates lots of problems inside of the personality. It's for a both, for a male and female, it's doing the same thing. But for a female, it's got this part that they suffer silently inside, internally. And that pain of this silence inside of them will teach them to find themselves and to speak themselves. And that is the lot of the lesson of the female needs to understand is speak to yourself and not to listen. Now, the advice that I'm gonna give right now, it's for the female that it's already established in a relationship, already married, have kids, and when the twin flame comes in, it's like, oh my God, what's going on with me? Why is this going on? I want to be with my kids. Yeah, I love my husband, but this love inside of that soul, it's too much. And right now, the inside of this female person, it's the questions pop up. Why is it now? Why am I awaking? Why do I feel this for this person? Why do I feel this heart love? Why I feel these hot waves? Why I have those dreams? And it is about that you as a female already learn everything that you can learn as a soul at a normal relationship, and now it's time for you to learn the relationship on the soul level, and that's why the twin flame comes in. And again, as a female, what you have to do is establish the context. Don't be afraid of a context, because a lot of the females I'm talking to, they suffer because of fear of contact. The number two part is right there. It's you need to understand that your male part will go ahead and will be kind of like wants to put pressure on you as a female, that he wants to be with you, he wants to share everything with you, and that pressure sometimes the females do not take it, and the females are running away, and they become silent, they don't want to communicate, and they ruin the connection inside. And during that time the male gets so much problems of that, but that is another story. But later on, that part, because you're already in a relationship, will cause you problems. First, the problems that I've seen of a lot of the females, they don't feel very okay in a bed with their husband. They're having also trouble with sleep. That part of guilt inside of it creates a lot of problems. And here is again, you gotta be honest with the whole situation to everybody. And that's why the twin flame comes in, because you have to be open and trustful, not closed and silent. And if you already established, if you ever already have the kids, it's very hard for a lot of the females to open up and spoke the truth and living the truth. Simply because they depend of their spouse, not their twin flame, but their spouse, and for support for the kids and everything. Okay, and they trying to save this part of their life, but what happening is at some point they're living the life with their husband, but another side, the suffering inside of the soul, the pain, the cries, the tears, the deep connection, the deep emotions inside of it, asking this female to be its true self. And over the time, the more time passing by, the more strong this connection it gets. And the female is forced again to the same conclusion, to speak up and to be the true self. And that's what the journey of the twin flames is: you to be speak up and you to be your true self, simply to expose the soul love out in the open, because that is the real love that exists inside. And a lot of the women's, when they ask, what's the matter with you? Are you in love with friends, relative, or people? A lot of the women's, they say, no, I don't, and they keep their twin flame in secret. What happens is that they create internal conflict. And I hope you as a female understand this internal conflict, is that they say in everybody that they don't have no one to love, they don't have other partner, they lie that they don't love a certain person, or they don't have somebody to love except their husband. And they save their dignity in the front of the society. They save their dignity in the front of parents, relatives, kids, maybe. But they lost something else. You as a female, you're losing your dignity to your soul. And you trying to silence your soul. And over the time, I've spoken to a lot of females. Over the time, that soul, it screams inside. It wants to say the truth. It wants to be the truth. And a lot of the females later on in life, they find that power, and they speak up. They came out of the shell because they feel like they've been in a jail for a long time. And they come out and they say, I'm a twin flame. You know what? I understand I'm a husband, I have kids, I have everything, but I cannot live this nightmare anymore. I don't care if my twin flame is with me or not. I need to live my truth. I need to live for my soul. And this is the moment when the woman becomes the goddess part. This is the moment when the female in you grows up, find the inner power, shows up the true power and fire within the soul. And this is the part as a feminine energy that step into to the plate and being very, very proactive. It doesn't have this desires anymore of underneath control with the silent or with the intuition. Right now, you as a female empower the masculine powers from your twin. You empower you to be your true self. You empowering your love, and you are out there, the goddess that walks on the earth. And that's why a lot of the females that I've been talking to, they're very powerful. They're very much focused of what they need to do. And they're like, well, I wasn't like this. Yes, you were not like this simply because the soul connection create between you and your twin, specifically if you are a female with a feminine energy. When you get touch with your masculine counterpart, you actually get the energy from him, and over the time that energy is actually pushing the soul to give you the energy to be your true self. And the more peaceful you're around your twin flame, the better it gets. Because when you establish the peace and the balance within your soul, your twin flame will be capable to sit around you in peace. Not anymore those intense vibrations, those intense feelings that you have when they're around you, you establish the environment for the twin flame to be next to you. And if you are honest to them, to your twin flame, you and your twin flame should get together and create a program. What I mean by program, it is that what you feel like you need to achieve and what they need to feel like they need to achieve. What is your goals are, what are his goals are, and you establish this program where he understands your needs and you understand his needs on it. And then you put that program in one place and you go out and achieve it. And during that part, you will feel much more completed as a female, because now you're gonna gain the understanding for your counterpart, and there's gonna be no questions if he's loyal to you. There's gonna be no questions about what's going on. If you're not with your twin flame and they're looking for another female, or they have somehow they cheat on you, or somehow they're not with you, some reason, whatever, asking yourself, did you push your twin flame too far? Did you put them in this environment too much? Zone it. And the last thing, whatever you do as a female, don't hide your feelings, because over the time those feelings will grow more and more, and there's going to be probably a time as a female that you will feel deep sorrows for yourself, because the more you hide your feelings, you create this same into your counterpart, and there's going to be some day and time when everything is going to open up itself, and then all this part that you prevent not to feel, all this part that you don't want it to really get into it, it will come to you, and you're gonna get it a huge amount. And those are the time when a lot of the twin flames, we will talk about those intense energies, and those intense energies is this piles up energy that it is, and all of a sudden it's come right at you, and you can't do nothing about it. You're gonna feel anything, you're gonna feel everything, and whatever needs to be happen will supposed to be happen. So the last thing is, use a female, be love, be honest, and express yourself. Nobody's stopping you not to express yourself. And listen to your soul. Don't listen somebody who is more broken than you. Don't listen someone who does not understand soul connection or love connection, or who doesn't understand the higher level of love. The best part is listen to your soul. The soul always knows the road to what needs to be done. And the soul knows one thing. The soul knows where love is. Be love. Thank you so much.